Hello, my name is Ben, and today I will be reviewing the 10273 Haunted House. The set contains 3,231 pieces and retails for $250. This is from the Creator Expert line. It is Haunted House. I can't remember if I said that. It's from the Fairground collection. We didn't get one in 2019, so it's good to see it's still around. But, I don't know. This set is part of the 18 plus line, if I didn't already say that. And, yeah. On the back of the box, you can see the haunted house opened up. And that is one of those kind of dropper carnival ride things. If you can kind of see, I don't know. It's cool, I guess. I kind of wish it was in the haunted house was in the same vein as like the Monster Fighters one, where it was a real haunted house and not just a dropper. Like, this is still cool, I just kind of wish it was a real haunted house, not a dropper. But it is cool how it is kind of based around a character from, I believe, the Adventures theme, which is kind of cool, you know, some references there, which is nice. Here's the entire set all built up. Let's take a look at those minifigs, I guess. Here's our first minifig up. There's actually two of this one in the set. And from my understanding, this face print is actually a pretty old face print, used like back in like 2010 it used to be used. So that's a little shocking. I can't believe LEGO still has this. The torso print I kind of like. It's basic, but I like it. And nothing really for the back. Like, there's a few lines of torso printing, but like there's really nothing there. There are two of this figure, which is kind of weird. You know, you'd probably think, oh, LEGO might have screwed up on the marketing. No, there's actually two of these figures, which is kind of cool but weird at the same time. The next minifig up is like one of the two ghosts. Like, there's actually two of them in this set. I don't like this one. I don't like it at all, really. LEGO has a great, like, minifig ghost mold, and they're just not using it. The Monster Fighters one would have worked perfectly. I don't get this. The face print looks weird, and I don't like how they put the hood on, because, like, the hood on the figure, because the hood just doesn't really make it look nice. Like, you know, maybe some people like it more. I don't, because the hood just really makes it, like, the head look big, and then the rest of the minifig just look really small. And I mean, like, LEGO has, like, two perfectly good, like, ghost molds to use. Like, for this one, for Vitruvius, all they have to do is take off the headband thing. And then this one's just perfect as is. It's like, what a ghost is. It has, like, detailing, too, to kind of give it, like, that waviness. This has nothing. I don't get this one at all. It's so weird. I mean, at least we do get two ghosts in the set. It's just they're not my favorite. Like, Monster Fight. Here's the next minifig. Nothing exclusive about this minifig, I think, except maybe for the Karen hairpiece. Might be a little rarer. Maybe the face print is. I like this figure. No alternate face print, sadly. Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry, the ghosts do have alternate face prints as well. They have sad face. But, yeah. Anyways, nothing really special, again, about this minifig. Karen. And here's another female minifig. I like the amount of female minifigs. It's a little more diverse. I like it. Her hair piece is pretty cool. I believe it's an older one. I don't know how often we see this really, but face print's nice. I like it. There is an alternate one, Scared. And this torso is from Hidden Side, actually. I believe it's like the Newberry Haunted High, like, team or something. Or maybe the rival team, Squids. I don't know, it's pretty cool, I like it. Legs have no printing on them, but I don't know. Kind of fine with that. I like this minifig as is. And here's actually another minifig from Hidden Side. This is actually like one of the designers, I think, or something. who works on the Hidden Side sets who put his own minifig in one of them. And for some reason it's also in the haunted house, so yeah. I like the teal torso and the purple. Like, the torso print's pretty cool, I like it a lot. No alternate face print, no printing on the legs, but it's just kind of weird to see, like, two Hidden Side things cross over into Creator Expert. It's a little weird, but I like it. I believe the hairpiece and that nougat might be a little rarer. And I think in general this minifig's just a little more rare because it's only in 2 sets. Here's the final female minifig, although you can mix and match these all you want. She's got unprinted gray legs. The torso print I like a lot. I don't think it's exclusive to this set. I feel like I've seen it once or twice before. But it is still a really nice torso print in my opinion. Like, I like it a lot. It's kind of cool, I like it. The shirt kind of reminds me of like Beetlejuice because of the black and white. Face print's pretty cool. Gives more of like a teacher vibe to me. She has a scared face print, although I think it's kind of crooked actually. So yeah, the hair piece is cool. This mold isn't rare, but maybe the coloring is a little more rare. I couldn't really tell you, but I've never seen it in this dark brown before, so yeah. And here is our final minifig. He's in a wheelchair, which is cool. You don't see this wheelchair piece too often. This is my first time ever experiencing one, so I like it. The torso print is not exclusive at all. The legs have no printing on them, which kind of sucks, but I mean, like, it's okay. The hair piece isn't rare. I've owned some of these before, I feel like. He does have an alternate face print. He's a little more happy, which is cool, as opposed to him just being scared. I don't know. I like this figure mainly for the fact that it has a wheelchair, and I like that because it's a little more, like, diverse, I guess, if that's the correct word. I just like seeing the wheelchair piece because, like, Lego's really showing, like, hey, people are in wheelchairs. I like that. On the front of the set, you got the entrance to the haunted house, and then you also have, like, a little graveyard kind of garden area. Kind of weird. There are no stickers in this set, so, like, every detail you see is actually a print. Even up here, the Enervon Banner. I don't know. Broken English. I can't speak today. That too, it's supposed to be based off of, sorry if I butchered that, I'm really bad at speaking. And you got another print up here, and then the tombstone's also a print. Okay, everything's a print. God, that was... On the front of the set, you got like a graveyard kind of garden area off to the side, and then you also have like two big doors to enter from. There is a knob to open the doors. It's right up here actually. It's not like very loud, but it's noticeable, so that's nice. When you spin the knob, it opens the doors up, and then it can also close them, which is nice. Kind of glad it also allows you to close them, because those would be a pain to close sometimes. At the doorway, it may look a little weird to you, and that's because these are both not stairs. This side is stairs, because in one of the minifigs has a wheelchair. So Lego was kind of nice, I guess, and made a nice like little ramp for the wheelchair to go up, which is cool. I still think the wheelchairs are a little back heavy, but you know, that's cool. I like it. It's kind of nice and kind of breaks it up a bit. Kind of wish they had just done it on both sides because, like, why not? It would have looked way better, but then I know you wouldn't be able to place minifigs on it really, but I still think it would have looked a little better. You got a dead plant off to the side, some pretty cool like kind of lanterns I guess outside, and again the graveyard area, just a print there. It says like TC maybe, I think. And what I really like about this set is the consistency. It keeps like the same design going. above the windows, it has the same design throughout like the entire set, even when we get to the dropper part. The trim of the, or like the, yeah, I guess this would be like the trim kind of, is consistent. It has the stud, brick, like it's just very consistent, and I like that. I'm glad they did that. The only part that's not really consistent is they have frogs here, like in the front, but then they don't have frogs over here. Like, that's not consistent. And no, I didn't miss anything. Even on the box it has that, so that's kind of weird. If we spin the set around, you can see the knob a little better. Dead plant down here, nothing special. You get a nice big chimney, and at the top it does have like little chimney thingies, which is kind of cool. I like that build. It uses like BB9E's head and a few other parts. It's pretty nice. Keep spinning, you see like the back side of the set, like how the mechanism works and stuff. It's kind of cool. I don't normally look at this because the way I display the set, it's not facing this way at me. It's actually like facing the wall, but yeah. And even on the back, the consistency continues with like the stud brick and right above the windows. It all continues. I'm kind of glad they did that. That might be one of my favorite parts about this set, the consistency. Spinning around over here, you can kind of see the consistency goes away, nothing above the windows. But I'm kind of glad they didn't do that here, because what if you want to put this against the wall? That would have like really stuck out, as opposed to it just having like these little things that slightly stick out. I'm okay with them not doing it here. If we go up a little bit, you can see the roof and how it's like all basically plate built, not really made of bricks, which is nice. You got Enervon Banner, I guess I think that's correct. That's a print. Right here's a print as well. You get some stained glass windows, which is cool. This is actually a button that I'll show you what it does later. You get these nice kind of like, I don't know what to call these, like end thingies. I don't know. They look kind of cool. And like I said, the dropper continues the same like design or consistency with the windows, which is cool. Even if you spin it around, like it continues it even on the side. I'm kind of glad they did it on the side here, because this wouldn't really be touching anything. Even on the back, like I said earlier, you see a little more of that mechanism. It's just basically a big chain. And then even over here, as the set slides open, it's continued all the way up, which is pretty cool. I like that. The top of the set has the same print as below the Enervon Banner print, that like Fright Night one. The roof is actually brick built here, and you get another one of those like top design thingies. I don't know, it was like the last part of the build, but it was still a pretty nice part to do. Kind of hard to put together, but it was nice. And then you also have the dropper doors that don't open right now because you have to be using the mechanism for it to open. If we open up the set, it's pretty easy. You just pull it open. That can be kind of a problem though, because if you want to move the set just slightly, it's gonna like really move. Like if I just want to scoot the set maybe this way, it's gonna start to move, which is not the greatest, but it's okay. You just pull the set open, like I said, and you can open the set pretty far actually. Like you can really give your minifigs a lot of like room, and this does give a lot of play, maybe if you have a kid or something like that, which is nice. I like that. Let's start over here at the entrance, I guess. You can kind of see how the doors work. They got these little candles on top, and when you spin the knob, if I can find it, the candles kind of open with it. There's a nice little chandelier up above. I like how it actually moves a little bit. Aside from that, there's really nothing else there. There's like a little build, but it doesn't do anything really, so yeah. You can kind of see maybe the candles don't always go like all the way back, but that's okay. Over here you got a nice little fireplace. When closed up, it like makes one little fireplace, so that's kind of cool. Over here is kind of like the ticket booth, I guess, because there's a ticket there and like a cash register. I'm guessing he's selling the tickets. One of the twins. If you take it off, you can just kind of see really nothing special. It's just brick built. But it is kind of like a nice thing they added, at least. I'm glad they did that. Sorry. Above him, you got a little thing, I guess. I think this is from maybe one of Lego's older themes. I don't know. If you want to know that kind of stuff, watch Jing Brick's video, because he's like, oh, this is from this is from that, this is from this Alpha Team. Like, he knows what it's from. Go watch his video on it. Mine, I'm just going to kind of show you what I know. Over here is the dropper. Nothing much there. You get like a nice kind of like Sphinx head, I guess, or Pharaoh's head. I don't know, that's kind of cool. Over here, you get like a nice little like kind of Egyptian tower. I don't know what to call it, but it is kind of cool though. This is probably like a very similar print to maybe from the Adventures line. Although the most recent thing I can think of that would go with it would be maybe Scooby-Doo from like the cheapest set, or Indiana Jones from the first sets. That's kind of what I could relate this to. You get a couple little like candle tables things, like little tables for your candles. That's like all they're used for. Then over here, I believe it's like a grand piano. Oh wait, no, this would be an organ, I think, actually. Sorry. This was a really big build, and I liked it. This is better than the Monster Fighters Castle one. Like, way better. Way bigger, way better. And you get a couple of, like, more Egyptian head things. Again, here's the second. Okay, I just do the minifig. If I take it out, oh wow, that comes out way easier than I remember. You can really just see like the detailing. I wish that green didn't come through, but I can live with it. The piano prints are pretty cool. They're just printed on 1x2s, and they're all the exact same. And this is just jammed packed with details. Like, I mean, this is just packed. This is really cool. This is maybe one of my favorite builds of the set. Like, this is just impressive, actually. I don't know what else they could have put here. There's a little barrel or box that has a shovel and a pickaxe. That's it. And yeah, there's like the bench, but that's really it. Oh, Jesus, that's fragile. Over here, this is above the entrance. You get a little camera up here. This is to go with like the window over here. Like, oh, it's taking a photo of you as you fall down because you got like your screaming face on it, basically. You get another one of those candle builds on top of a skull. That's kind of cool. I always love this kind of stuff. It just brings me back to like Monster Fighters with how they would always just have skulls and stuff everywhere. Just brings me back, okay? It makes me feel young and good again. If you lift it up, you get the same thing over there. I'm guessing this is like something full of blood, maybe. Lego's probably gonna say red paint, but it's blood. You get like a goblet, I think, and a snake. That's kind of cool. I haven't seen that snake in a while. So, yeah, I don't even know if I've owned one of those snakes before. That's cool. And then you get a skeleton. I think this is supposed to represent one of the Adventures characters. He's got, I don't know what this is called, but it's a really cool Lego mold. Really nothing else to that section. Over here, you get a cobweb. No spider attached to it. This one does not glow in the dark, sadly. But I still love the cobweb pieces. You get one of this thingy. That's from something, I think. I think Jane Brick said that. This, I think he said, is from Alpha Team when I last watched it or something. I don't know. I forget what all of this is. there's a little box in here, and if I can take it out, maybe, yep, you get a little build in here. It's just a 1x1 plate, or tile, sorry, and a 2x2 brick and a 2x2 slope with a pair of gray legs in there. There's just gray legs in there. I don't know why. It's interesting. I don't know what's going on in this haunted house, but that's kind of cool, I guess. Over here, it's a very small room because of how the roof is angled, but you get whatever this is. This is cool. I like it. It's just unique. It's got blue diamond, I guess. It's cool. And then you get like a TNT thing over there. I don't know. This is just supposed to be a bunch of references to like I said, adventures and Lego's older themes. So I wasn't around back then. I'm in high school. I'm a freshman. This stuff is like all brand new to me. But it's nice. I like it. And then over here we have Enervon Banner. I think this is who it's supposed to be. This is a really cool and unique build because, like I said, this is a print. Don't scratch it though. You're gonna F it up really badly if you scratch it. It has a really nice like kind of build around it, which is cool. I like it. The gold looks nice and stuff. And like I said earlier, when you push, because there's a button over here that says Enervon Banner, when you push it in, a light brick turns on. Ooh, that actually looks kind of weird on camera. A red light brick turns on when you press it, and I think, if I remember from watching videos, this diamond or whatever, or jewel, is supposed to be like cursed, so I think that's supposed to be like, oh, Enervon Banner's cursed or whatever. I don't know. I think that's just a really cool thing Lego did. Like, that's just impressive. I don't want to tear it apart, but I think there's another piece in there that when the light brick shines through it, it shines through that printed piece with the mummy through this one, so that it gives it that really nice, like, kind of glow, I guess. I don't know. It's really cool. I like that. Since this is a fairground set, it has a feature for how it works. So over here, you got a few different knobs. You actually only have like 2 knobs. This looks way more complicated than it is, but trust me, it's really not. Right here is a knob that falls off pretty easily, sadly. And what should we do? I turn. Oops. Oh shoot, I broke something. Okay, I fixed it. So it has 2 knobs. You spin this one like this. It does make that noise for me occasionally, but nothing bad has happened, and it takes it up. It's maybe hard to see right now, but it takes it up as you spin it. And when you get to the top, you could keep spinning like that. And this is how it stops. It hits big wheels on the inside, and this dissipates the motion of it going down, allowing it to slow down and stuff. Okay, stop being a nerd, Ben. But if you spin it, it brings it up, and when you get to the top, what they want you to do is not continue to spin it. They want you to push this lever like that, and then reset it, and then continue spinning. That's kind of cool, I guess, but I don't know. I usually forget this knob's here. I just keep spinning and then just let it drop. That's just my 2 cents on it. Okay, I'm gonna try to like kind of show you like how it moves up, if I can get back there. There it goes. Okay. You can kind of see it like go through the window a little bit, and that's where like the camera would line up with it. And if it continues up, you can hopefully see, oops. Here, I'll try that again. as you can see, it's now open. If I continue going, you can see it even better. Again, there's another one of those prints for Enervon Banner. And the carriage ride thing is one of those old like truck molds, but in bright blue. It's a really cool build. If you ever get this set, I hope for you to experience it. And if I bring this down, you'll be able to see it drop again. It's very nice. I like it. It's a very cool design, I feel like, what they did, and I hope they continue it. And I have a problem with the set. I'm going to talk about it now, even though that was like the coolest part of the set. I'm glad they didn't just leave like this area blank. And what I mean by that is like the inner parts of the roofs, like right there, where that diamond thing is, and this. The only problem is, like through a minifig's eye, you're not going to see it. Like, even if you have it all closed up, maybe, just maybe you'll see, like, a little bit. But you're not going to see it because all this stuff is going to line up and you're not going to see anything. Even if you did, you'd be able to see, like, maybe a little bit. Like, yeah, no, you're not going to see it when it's all closed up. I get it's supposed to be, like, a really big thing when it's open. Like, that's maybe its real form, but that was just a little confusing to me. Like, Minifigs aren't gonna see it. You are. Should you buy this set for $250, or should you get the Monster Fighters one? That's up to you if you want to get this one as opposed to the Monster Fighter one, because the Monster Fighter one is like 400 plus. Like, that thing has just skyrocketed, okay? That thing is super expensive now. However, I'm not the biggest fan of this green. This is like olive green. No, this isn't olive green. Yeah, it is, I think. I'm not the biggest fan of this green. Okay, the Parisian restaurant has it on. I don't. That's part of the reason why that set isn't like a great set to me. It's because of the color of the set, even though the Parisian restaurant is great. The green on this set I don't like as much. The sand green to me looks a little bit better. That's just my 2 cents though. But I would not try to pass up on the set, especially if you like the amusement park sets, or the carnival park ones, the fairground ones, whatever they're called. And this is just a great set. Like, if you want to make this into your own, like, just haunted house, get rid of the ride, you probably could. Now, you may need a few extra parts, but you probably could turn this into your own haunted house, which is really cool. So, with all that said, I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. Like, parts of the roofs are very fragile. Do not try to grab it by the roofs. I spent like 15 minutes trying to fix it in between recording because I broke this area. This area is very fragile. But I would recommend the set to like anyone if they asked me. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for today's video. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.